IELTS Life Skills B1 Speaking and Listening Test.
This English test is for indefinite leave to remain in the UK, for settlement and permanent residency, British citizenship naturalization, work permit to live and work in the UK.
This is IELTS Life Skills B1 Speaking and Listening Test for permanent residence in the UK, indefinite leave to remain in the UK. My name's Angelina, candidate A. What's your full name?
My name is Imran Lal.
Can you spell your name for me?
Sure. IMRANLAL. Imran Lal.
Where do you come from?
I come from Pakistan, and then Pakistan administered Kashmir.
How long it's been you have lived there?
I have been, you mean my home country or overseas?
The
Home
place where
country.
you come from.
I born over there. That's my native country. Obviously, it's since I born. So I'm overseas now in terms of my job obligations and all.
All right. Since my birth, or it's the place where I was born. Okay? Can I ask you again the same question? How long it's been you have lived there?
It's my birthplace, so I born over there, and I've been living there from the birth of since I got birth.
See, but I born there is incorrect sentence. I was born there. Okay? I was. You have to add a was in it. I was born there. Redo it. How long it's been you have lived there? Once again, how long it's been you have lived there?
I have been living there it was my birthplace, and since
I was born, or since how many years? Since 20 years, 25 years?
Since 35 years.
Yeah, you can also say I had lived there for 20 years or 25 years.
Yes, okay. So since I born there, so approx 25 years I lived there. No, I'm here in overseas since last 15 years, and I'm working over here as a banker. So it's still going on.
Once again, please give me a precise, good answer. Where do you come from?
I come from Pakistan.
And how long it's been you have lived there?
I lived there 25 years.
Thank you. Thank you. Candidate B, what's your full name?
My name is Robin.
Can you spell your name for me?
Yes, Robelyn.
Where do you come from?
I come from Philippines, and I am working in Macau.
How long it's been you have lived there?
I lived there in my country since when I was a child.
Thank you. Now first, candidate A and candidate B find out from each other about each other's favorite festival. Okay, you only have 2 minutes and your time begins now.
Hi, Robin.
Yes, Imran.
How are you doing?
Uh, I'm good.
All
Anyway,
right.
should we start
It's
now?
Imran here. I lived in UAE, Emirates of Abu Dhabi.
Okay.
So I'm
How are
working
you?
over here and as a banker. So
Okay.
how are you doing?
I'm working as a caregiver. Anyway, I just attend the classes about the caregiving class.
Yes. So we are. Yes, that's what we are. So if you can tell me or let me know any of your favorite event, any festivity, or
Okay.
anything that you like most to do in your I mean daily routine, or what you like most about any of event.
Uh, the event I like to do is about the festival or the holiday here. So I enjoy a lot going out with my friend, and then some we have a lot of events there, like the public holiday, and I spend most of the time with my friend, and then going to the going to the place that we didn't visit, so we have time to go there. And anyway, how about you?
See, I'm living in Abu Dhabi, so we have a lot of fun and activities over here during the it's UAE National Day. So on a national day, we get lots of fun, lots of activity around, and we have a lot of stuff to do in terms of to get together and have
Um,
fun with the friends, to go out, and we have a couple of days off from the work, so we can go to the beach, we can go for the barbecue and all those sort of activities to entertain ourselves and to have a very good and productive time while we get together. We get to to refresh our sort of that tiredness from the work and all everything. So this is something that it gets us some lot of layer
nice.
and all sort of comfort, so to refresh and re-energize ourselves for the these durations and these times.
I see. So that's good. You have time. With you go with your friends, or you have family there, or any relatives with you?
No, my family actually, they come and go, but at the moment they are in home country. So I have
See.
my circle of my friends, so whom we do time and often get together.
Oh,
Particularly, we have a longer holidays, and then we schedule the activities accordingly, and we go for
Thank
the
you.
fun
Thank
and
you.
okay,
Thank
I
you. Thank
see.
you so much, candidate A and candidate B. Now, first, candidate A, you will be talking about the happiest day of your life for 90 seconds. And candidate B, you'll talk about popular sports in your country for 90 seconds. Please listen to each other carefully, okay? So that you can
Okay.
ask follow up questions from each other. Listen to each other carefully, okay? Whatever Imran will say, Rovali, you will listen to it very carefully, whatever he is telling you, so that you can ask
Okay.
3 follow-up questions from him.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so candidate A and candidate B, you both have 1 minute to think about what you would like to say. But I will not give you 1 minute. So, candidate A, please talk about the happiest day of your life. You have 90 seconds to talk. I'll stop you when 90 seconds will be over. Please talk.
there are so many of happiest moment in my whole life, so I will be more precise and particular about one of the most happiest in my life. When I got my first job in overseas, I was pretty happy, over the moon. and I was overjoyed. So because I was having something, my dream job, what I dreamed about it, and I got it. And then it was the time when I went back to my home and my parents, and then I informed them, yes, I got opportunity. I'll be in a better position to support and accommodate and financial support to my family, where we can have a quality life, we can have a some good sort of way of living, and we can have a prosperity in our life, and what we wish and what we desire, we can have it, obviously, with a lucrative job what I acquire. So this was the happiest moment of my life, because I feel this was something very decisive, and something very defining in my life to move ahead in my career building. So there it comes as a stepping stone. So obviously I'm moving forward by each and every passing day in order to pursue my, the highest in my achievement in my life and in my career objectives. So there come, I can reconnect always my that particular moment in my life to energize and have some positivity and positive energy to move on, to kick on myself, to push on myself, to pursue the most and the best, to aim the best, and to move on for the best. And that's what keep me driving, keep me pushing, and that's how it provides me that higher moment, so I can
Thank
push
you,
myself
thank
to the
you, thank
max.
you so much, candidate A. Now, candidate B, please ask your follow-up questions from candidate A about the happiest day in his life.
Okay, Imran, I will ask you some question about what is the most happiest moment in your life?
The most happiest moment I mentioned bit earlier, that it was
Okay.
it was related to my job, the first job I grabbed it overseas, and I was dreaming about it, and that was the most part of my happiness and my joy, where I can always have some positive memories, and I can recall and I can reconnect my past. It was a different sort of, altogether a different, your experience, where you have a mix of feeling. Because you got something that you really dreamed about it, and you think this is something, the beginning of my career, my practical life, where I can be a good asset to my family, where I can be a better person in my professional life. So there it comes a moment where I can categorize my happiness on the top of the top of the moon, over the moon. So that's how it is. I can relate my happiest moments.
I see.
Thank you so
I
much.
hope this is
Thank
this is the
you, thank
question.
you, thank you so much, candidate B. Now, candidate B, talk for 90 seconds.
Oh, sorry, ma'am. That's a my
And your
topic.
topic is popular sports in your country. Your time begins now.
Okay. My, uh, my. I'm sorry. Wait. Just a moment. Uh, in my country, there's a lot of popular sport, just like the basketball, and then a lot of sport that's popular there, and I can I can't name it. Oh, sorry. Like a sport, basketball, and so many sport that
Beautiful.
I can say.
Beautiful. Start over,
Yes,
please.
yes.
Start over
Oh,
once
sorry,
again.
sorry. I don't know this.
Mm-hmm. Try.
Uh, about the topic, about the topic, am I?
Your voice is breaking a little bit.
Your voice is distorting.
Oh, sorry. You can hear me or not?
It is all right. It seems like you're
Okay.
moving your mic around your mouth. Just keep
Okay,
it at a
sorry.
stable place and then talk.
Okay. This is about the sport. in my
Popular
country.
sports in your country, yes.
Okay, the popular sport is mostly about the basketball. Some people are playing especially the men. They love to play the basketball, and everyone want to watch also. Every time there's the festival in my country, and lots of people want to buy a ticket on it, and then they watch the games around the cities and from the different places in my country. So that's the popular sport in my country, and I love also to watch the games, especially the liga, the basketball team, and everyone's want to watch and the games, and they have play a lot, and they have the different team, and different country also. They are also supported the popular sport in my country, and also the government. They also support the people, the one who play the games, the team, and it's a very nice sport. That's a popular sport in my country, and then we enjoy to watch the games. Everyone's also want to they want also to succeed about the games, and they want to I mean they want to motivate people also to, and they have they like the sport, the basketball sport for the young generation, and then they motivate
Okay.
people to.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Candidate B. Now, Candidate A, please ask 3 follow-up questions from Candidate B about the popular sports in our country.
Rovalin, I heard
Yes.
a lot about Manny Pacquiao. I believe you're
Yeah.
from Philippines, and Manny Pacquiao is the national hero
Yeah,
in Philippines.
he's the
He's the
boxing.
national icon, right?
Yes, he's the
So
boxing man.
can you enlighten me what was his achievement? And I guess now he's in politics, but being a sports person, if you can highlight his 3 major success stories, is it possible for you? You have some background about him?
Uh, as far as I know, I heard about Manny Pacquiao, the popular boxing sport in the Philippines. He came from the he's not wealthy people from the start. He he start from the rag, and then
Scratch.
come, yes, from the scratch, and then he become rich doing the boxing, and then he he has a lot of motivation, and then he struggled a lot, and until he got his success, and he become a famous in my country as doing the boxing, and he came to the US, and he has a coach, and then that's it. He always win.
Mm.
He
Thank you.
always win to the games.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Candidate A, for your questions. Now, I will show you a question on the screen. You have to plan and decide something together. All right, can you see it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, imagine you want to complain about the street lights that had not been working. Oh, yes, let me correct.
But you put it on knit.
Thank you, sir. Imagine you want to complain about the street lights that had not been working for last 2 days. Who would you complain to? To the municipality, to the local news, or to the community council? Please, first decide with each other who would you like to complain to?
Mm. What do you think, Imran? I think the community council.
Well, see if you can rephrase the question, it is directing to us towards the authority. They if they are authorized
Yes.
to handle all this sort of complaints, and then so we need to see municipality is obviously they are into administrative works and all for the
Yeah.
cities. To the local news, it's the media and all, and to the community council, I don't think so.
Yeah, I think they can do something also as they are part of the community.
Please decide with each other. You have to decide first.
How would you complain? When would you complain? Give suggestion about avoiding this problem.
First,
So
decide who would you like to
we
complain.
can check to the community council. We can discuss, and then
Yeah.
obviously they are the better platform to highlight it to the respective and relative authority. That's what my comprehension is. My
Okay.
perception is.
So
So
what
I
have
don't
you,
know
Yeah,
what is.
I
what
think
have you,
that's it also.
what have you chosen?
Uh,
Who would you like
To
to
the
complain
community
to?
council.
to the community council.
To the community council. Now plan and decide together the points which are given below. You have 2 minutes and your time begins now.
How would you complain? What would you complain? And give suggestion to the avoiding this problem. See how we do complain. Either we can email them, or we can personally walk to their to offices, to their their venues,
We
and
can.
we can put it in a sort of collective sort of in writing, or in verbal form. So whatsoever we can discuss, we can escalate to them, and then when would you complain? When we have came across the problem, the lights are now working for the last couple of days. So at the same time, after 2 days waiting, we need to complain the third day. So we can have suggestion to them to how they can improve the system, and to avoid any further some disconnect, or some breakdown in the power, or so we can have them suggestion to enhance the system, to fix
Yes.
the lighting, and to to depute some regular their manpower to look after the lights whenever it gets it gets
Yeah,
some
that's the
issues
good
of it
idea.
gets breakdown, and so they can fix it within a quick
They
session.
can
So
take
that's
actions.
yeah, so they can depute
Yeah.
someone, they can allocate to some particular people their
Yes.
their workforce, and then obviously they can have the feedback, they can have the report to the head office or respective
Yes.
the territory office, so they can report it, and it can get fixed.
Yeah, that's right. Because if we don't complain, we don't report about the broken street or the light, so nobody knows if what happened or what's going on the light street, right?
Exactly. So, well, that seems to be a most relevant platform to take up the issue, and to escalate to the respective authorities. So that's what I
Yeah.
can perceive. Might be the ma'am has different
Yes.
view. Municipality has also role in the in the city management, and some municipal
Yeah.
works and all, everything to be done, even though this relates to the municipality as well, because they are
Yeah,
the
at
people
least
who are fixing the things in
they
the
will
city.
manage. Yeah,
So but
they are one to
if
manage.
yeah if you uh, bifurcate the delegation, so there are different
Yeah,
authorities that who are
easy to
looking for the
fix.
electricity and power. There are different departments.
Yeah,
There
that's
can be a
good.
different platform, but to the community council, it seems to be most relevant platform to me. So you can have yours in your
Thank
opinion
you
as
so
well.
much, candidate
Yes.
A and candidate B. This is the end of plan and decide together. Now, phase 2B discussion. I would want both of you to discuss the topic, your memorable days at school. I think you should discuss this one. Your memorable days at school. You have 3 minutes to discuss, and your time begins now.
Okay.
Well,
So,
let, are you going to start first, Jovelyn?
okay. So I start first. My memorables. My memorable at school is the one with my teacher and my friends at school. So I have lots of colleagues there. So I miss them. And after they went to college, so I didn't say at all. I mean, they have the different path. So we are not connected with my friend anymore. So the memorable things that I have now is being with my husband and waiting for the next step, and then we we work hard for the things it's happen, and then we'll be together soon. And that's the memorable that I have at school.
Oh, that's
And
pretty
then,
good to hear.
yeah, how about you?
Yes, well, there can be a lot to discuss and bring it on. But if I can be more particular and precise, so I can pick the most I can relate as a memorable day for my childhood and school, life. So obviously it can be, I mean, I had a class fifth, my school, my classmates. So when we were, very friendly to each other, and we were, like, whenever we do anything, we do it in a group, and we used to go together to school. We used to go together for the trip, and we used to, had most of the enjoyment part of our school time, So we enjoyed that particular memorable, I mean, time and day. So then we completed a very good result on the results day. So then we had a party, we had I mean, some lots of fun, the fireworks, when we got the good results and marks and all everything. So we were like, we achieved something, and we celebrated. So it meant a lot for us to have a source of, enjoyment, and something that can make us happy, and to enjoy the day and the most. So this is, I mean, you can really have a memorable day for in the school.
That's good.
Any question?
uh, I don't have any question about
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. This is the
Oh.
end of your speaking test. Now let's move to the listening test. I hope, Rovaline, you never get a partner who would be like this, just the way Imran is. So beautiful. In your real exam, your partner would not be your friend, so you need to take the lead. You have to talk more and explain yourself. Discussion means you talk to someone, you talk to someone, you ask them. If you can't start with an opinion, just start off with a question like, could you please tell me about a memorable day? And decide quickly the points for plan and decide together. Fast. Just say, okay, do you think we should decide community council? And the other person would say, yes, I think we should do that. And after that, focus more on the 3 points that the examiner will keep on pointing towards you and tell you, okay, answer this one, and talk about that, and ask all those questions from the person. If that person is not talking to you, still you take the lead. You ask the candidate about those questions, right?
Okay, okay.
So you mean you don't need to pause yourself, right?
Just want to tell you, if you have a partner like Imran, like who's dominating, right, and can talk more because his level is higher than yours, right? At that time, also do not get scared. Why? Because they just mark you for your B1 level. Okay? If you will
Okay,
get
ma'am.
somebody who would not talk at all and would not respond to you at all, at that time you can take a lead. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Rovaline, this is just an exam
Yes.
tip for you because you can get anyone. You are going to take your exam in Macau, and anyone could be extremely good at English, right?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
today I felt that you were scared because Imran was much, much better than you because he had a lot of words to say and he could say things. So in the exam, do not be afraid of this thing, right?
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
all right. Okay, now candidate A, you will tell me what is the first recording about: a police officer, a pilot, or a hotel manager. Candidate B, you will tell me what is the second recording about: a police officer, a pilot, or a hotel manager.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Constable James MacDonald, and as you may know, I'm the community police officer for the local area. That means that as part of my job, I try to get out in the community as much as possible, talk to the people that live in this neighbourhood, people like yourselves, and make sure there's an effective level of communication between the public and the police. Hence the reason for this meeting. There have been several burglaries in the area in the last few weeks, and I'd like to talk about ways you can keep your home and property safe.
Recording 2.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all feeling okay after the activities of the last week or so. I know you've all been working very hard recently, and we've been exceptionally busy, especially with the wedding last weekend and the trade fair straight after that. And now we have only 3 days to prepare for the birthday party this weekend. The events recently have gone extremely well, and the hotel is beginning to get a very good reputation, so we need to keep it up.
All right, candidate A, from the first recording, what job is the first speaker talking about? A police officer, a pilot, or a hotel manager?
Well, it's pretty obvious from the communication. It is a police officer.
Thank you.
From the
Candidate
first
B.
one,
Candidate B, from the second
Hotel.
recording, what job is the second speaker talking about? A police officer, a pilot, or a hotel manager?
A hotel manager.
Thank you. Now listen again and answer these questions. Candidate B, from the first recording, what does the police officer make sure? And what has been happening in the last few weeks in the area? Candidate A, from the second recording, how many days does the hotel have to prepare for the birthday party, and why the hotel is getting good reputation? Let's listen to the recording once again.
Manager. Recording 1.
Well, good afternoon. I'm Constable James MacDonald, and as you may know, I'm the community police officer for the local area. That means that as part of my job, I try to get out in the community as much as possible, talk to the people that live in this neighbourhood, people like yourselves, and make sure there's an effective level of communication between the public and the police. Hence the reason for this meeting. There have been several burglaries in the area in the last few weeks, and I'd like to talk about ways you can keep your home and property safe.
Recording 2.
Good morning, everyone. I hope you're all feeling okay after the activities of the last week or so. I know you've all been working very hard recently, and we've been exceptionally busy, especially with the wedding last weekend and the trade fair straight after that. And now we have only 3 days to prepare for the birthday party this weekend. The events recently have gone extremely well, and the hotel is beginning to get a very good reputation, so we need to keep it up.
Connection, sorry.
Candidate B, from the first recording B, what does the police officer make sure?
To control the community he's a community officer to control the community.
Okay. Okay, all right. And what has been happening in last few weeks in the area?
We have some the robbery. Sorry, I'm not clear.
It's okay. It's all right. Okay, candidate A, from the second recording, how many days does the hotel have to prepare for the birthday party?
Well, it's 3 days.
And why the hotel is getting good reputation?
Because of good management and timely service delivery.
Okay, all right, that is considerable. But the recent events went really well and beautiful for you.
Yes, that's the management, obviously. So better service management, and
Yes, that's
if
right.
you summarize, so it's a something
Yes.
that relates to the better management
Yes.
and
Yes.
service delivery.
Yes. Okay, beautiful. If you cannot understand the exact word, I'm happy that you use the word robberies. It's all right, right? But in your exam, try to listen exactly what the speaker is saying. Okay?
It's burglary.
Sorry, what is that again?
It's burglary. And the first, it has to be effective communication.
Oh,
Effective communication between public and police. Okay,
Oh,
beautiful.
And the police. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Roblin. When do you have your exam?
Saturday, ma'am.